I use all these products to glow up every day. Good morning! And they only cost less than $100. Today we're going to take a look together. The first one is a shaver, and this one only costs $30. This is a must. If you happen to have not many beard, then you should definitely shave this off. Because if you want to try to show off your 5 o'clock shadow but you don't have it, then in the perspectives of other people, they will think that you are not clean instead of trying to show off the shadow. Buy it on Amazon, by the way. It's much cheaper than buying in person in China, surprisingly. It's very portable and it's smaller than my hand. 2017, I tried to buy the same shaver in China and it costed about $40. The next one is a face wash. This is a sensitive version. If you don't know which one to get, you could just follow me and get this one. Depending on the location you live, if you live in hotter area like California or Singapore, then you might need a stronger face wash to clear up the sweat. There are lots of brands on the market and you just have to pick one that you like. For me, I personally like big brands. Nivea is a well-known skincare brand. Every time after I shave my beard, I would use this face wash to protect my skin from further drying and also from the cuts that might happen, especially if you use the scrape, the Sharpie one. I don't use it because I'm scared of getting hurt and getting scarred on my face. If you're like me, I live in Washington. Half of the year is raining. My face wash doesn't have to be as strong as the LA one or Asia one. In the beginning, as you try to glow up yourself, you don't have to buy a very fancy face wash because our budget is only $100. The next one is deodorant. I have a very good story from college that motivated me to use deodorant every time I go out on the streets. I used to have a roommate who taught me only few kinds of men on the streets. One kind of man who smells very good. Every time you walk by this guy smells really good. Lots of fragrance around him. That's the good kind. And then the neutral kind is the one that doesn't smell anything. You walk by this person and this person is just naturally no smell. So your impression is just neutral. I am now the neutral kind. During college, I was the very good kind with good smell because every time I go out, I always use cologne. And now after college, I tend to work at home and I don't go out often and I no longer like to go clubbing. I'm mostly very wholesome and so I just don't use cologne. I still have the old colognes from years ago, from back in college that I haven't finished using yet. Zero. Not very good and also not bad because there's no smell. The worst kind is the one you walk by and you can smell really bad scents from this person, and that is the bad kind. Using deodorant protects you from going from neutral to worse. At the minimum, you should not get to the worst stage. You should at least get to the neutral stage so that at least no one is judging you by your bad smell. If you want to smell better, then you can also get perfume or cologne. For me, I don't care much about the smell. The next one is dental floss. Every time after you brush your teeth, you should use floss to clear out all the residuals in your teeth. When you go on a street or at a restaurant, you usually don't want to see other people showing off their leftover food in their mouth. So using floss will definitely not only help you to make your teeth look good by getting rid of the residuals, but it could also to help you to improve dental health, because as you have more and more residuals in your teeth, then the residuals will put on weight on your gum. When there are lots of residuals in your teeth, then the residual is just keep on pushing your gum downward. That's not the good case that you want to be. For further information, I suggest you to talk with your dentist to know more about the importance of using floss. I personally recommend this Oral-B Glide brand. For other brands that I tried, the floss is just too tiny, too thin. I really like this solid, thicker texture of the floss. To buy this floss is only $18 for a pack of 6. Next one, we have hair gel. This is traditionally known as the best tool to get men very handsome, very unique. I almost always use hair gel because without hair gel, my hair really looks soft or messy, like a bird nest. Like right now, it's like over here, you see this thing? I don't like this thing, so I usually like to do this. Like, I don't want to cut this off. If I cut this off, then the front will be too short. Then I cannot comb to the side. This is perfect length. So having this, when I do the gel, then I can just put it to the side looks very good once I do that. This brand is XAXE and the version is Classic Pomade. You don't have to exactly follow the Classic Pomade. You can get some wax or get some hair gel. As long as they serve the similar purpose, should be good enough. I personally don't have a very strong preference towards the brand. For about $16, this thing lasts forever. I couldn't even finish one small pack of this thing in about 2 years. If you want to know how this hair product could make your hair shine, just look at my hair right now. I used this hair gel right before I started filming this video. Do you like it? It's okay, right? The difference between using and not using hair gel is pretty subtle. The overall benefits is for you to organize your hair so that your hair doesn't have to be super messy. And I do it always when I go out, because the first impression is always very important, especially I'm still single. The purpose of using it is just for you to organize your hair so that when people look at you, they don't necessarily would think of you just waking up from your bed without cleaning yourself. The next one, you probably have not seen it before. This is called mouth tape. This thing is $16 for one pack. How you use it, basically you take out a piece of tape and then every night before you fall asleep, you put the tape around your mouth. So that every night you sleep, you will stop yourself from snoring. I actually learned this from my dentist. I just woke up. This is the look before I glow up every day. When a man tends to snore, the mouth, especially the bottom part, will tend to bulge. Now, I'm not a medical professional, you should definitely ask your dentist, but this is what I believe. After you snore for years, your mouth tends to be bigger at the bottom part. So if you want to keep your mouth normal and not very bulgy, especially the bottom part, then using mouth tape is definitely a good option. Even if what I said is not scientifically proven, I still believe it. Only $18 and this can buy you a very comfortable mindset. What a beautiful good deal. By now, our cost is about $95 and we have completed our glow up routine. What about the $5? You can keep the $5 in your savings account. Oh, but wait, there are 2 more items here. So these 2 are extra just for you and they are not included in my $100 glow up routine. These 2 things are extra credit. These 2 are skin lotion. After I wash my face with the face wash, I would also apply lotion to keep my face moisturized. There are 2 over here. One is for the nighttime and the other one is for the morning time. For the nighttime one, you can also use it in the morning too, but in the morning, I have a better option over here. This one is Dove Men Care and it has SPF 15 sunscreen. So I applied this one before I go out on the street to face the very beautiful sunshine. About sunshine, I have a lot to talk about and we're going to talk about sunshine in the next video. This L'Oreal Men Expert Lotion has some anti-fatigue feature. I'm not sure if this is really the case because after every time I put on this anti-fatigue lotion, I could go to my bed and fall asleep immediately. Either this anti-fatigue feature is not working or I happen to enjoy my life a lot such that I could just immediately fall asleep every night. If you're wondering in what order should you buy the products that I just showed you in under $100, you already got an answer. Because I already sorted the importance of every product when I showed you, from the beginning being the most important to the end being the least important. So you're welcome, subscribe, see you next time.